Okay, so we're going to do the move tool. Now, moving and panning the camera are two different things. So if you right click and you go to move, you can hover up here and do select and move, or you can press A on the keyboard, W on the keyboard, and it will allow you to move an object. But if you want to really move the object, of course, select it first, and then you can hover over which axis you would like to use. So in this case, just by default settings, the way that this works is X is always red, Z is always blue, and Y is always green. So if you want to lock your selection and only move on the X axis, it doesn't matter where in position your mouse actually is, you're actually locking the movement on axis, and a locked axis will highlight yellow. Okay, so if I hover over Z, it'll turn yellow. If I hover over Y, it'll turn yellow. There's a little box over here and allow me to move really however I want to, and I'll know if it's that because that also turns yellow. Okay, I can also lock two axes at one time. If I want to do Z and X, I can hover over like this and just move on Z and X. If I want to move over on Z and Y, I can do that like this, and I can move on X and Y and do this. And also, if you want to move additionally, you can, this is more for an advanced user, if you want to right click on the move, select and move box, you'll have a type in gizmo. And one of the cool features that Max has is that you can right click on these little sliders, they're known as elevators. You can click on the elevator and it will zero everything out for you, and that will work almost for any slider that you see inside of 3D Max. Just right click on the elevator and it'll move it back to 0, 0, 0. Okay, so again, recap, right click, move. You can move, select and move here. You can right click on that and obtain this move transform dialog box. And lastly, you can press W on the keyboard. Okay, shalom, shalom.